I'm sorry, but why my company need to do this reporting? Is it important?
So, how to know if my company have done a very good sustainability report?
Is there any award for sustainability reporting?
So, do you guys also got situation with them?
Yes!
Not you guys, but you guys. So, if you guys got situation with them, stay tuned, keep watching this video because we are
Starketchers!
Assalamualaikum. My name is Farina binti Muhammad Noor. I am Starketchers number 1. Hi. So basically, we will present to you about sustainability reporting, and these are the subtopics that will be presented. Firstly, we will start with the introduction about what is sustainability reporting and its evolution. Next, we will present the importance of sustainability reporting, and then we will proceed to the related theories that engage with sustainability reporting. And after that, we will introduce to you the guidance and standard used for sustainability reporting and how to use the standard. Last but not least, all the subtopics presented will be summarized. Before we proceed to sustainability reporting, do you really understand what is sustainability? So, generally, sustainability is the development that meets the needs of the present without compromising the ability of future generations to meet their own needs. To make it clear, I will explain with one example. I guess everyone knows The Body Shop. It is a cosmetic and skincare company. For your information, The Body Shop has launched a program named Enrich Not Exploit in 2016. It is a 5-year commitment to achieve targets to enrich people, products, and planet. Their target is to become the world's most ethical, sustainable business. As to enrich the people, The Body Shop has invested 250,000 hours volunteering in local communities. They are making goodie bags, cleaning garden, and painting wall. Next, they had offered about 40,000 jobs around the world. Then, they doubled the community trade program. In this program, they outsourced the ingredients in their products by community trading. They trade mango butter from community in India. Lastly, to enrich the people, The Body Shop has launched their biggest campaign and engaged 8 million people for a global ban on animal testing in cosmetics. To enrich their products, these are the things they do. Firstly, they protect 10,000 hectares of forest and other habitat by ensuring that their natural ingredients are traceable and sustainably sourced. Next, they had developed an innovation pipeline that delivers cosmetics ingredients from diversity hotspots. Last but not least, they publicly publish to customers about their natural ingredients to make customers informed about which product they prefer to buy. To enrich the planet, The Body Shop developed new sustainable packaging innovation. In 2016, they developed new material called A-carbon, a type of oil-free plastic which removes greenhouse gases. Next, they ensure that their packaging are fossil fuel free. Lastly, they ensure that their stores are powered by renewable energy to reduce the contribution of greenhouse gases. Now, we already know the example of companies' effort to be a sustainable business. Next, what is sustainability reporting? So generally, sustainability reporting is a report published by a company about the economic, environment, and social impacts caused by its operation. For example, The Body Shop has to publish a report regarding their Enrich Not Exploit program so that we can see their sustainability performance. And now, I will briefly explain the history of sustainability reporting. In 1970, the first wave of social report has published in US and Western Europe. In 1980, social reporting has lost its momentum because they just want to gain profit, and it includes Malaysians' business. In 1990, NGOs start to express concern about the negative impacts of globalization. In 1997, Global Reporting Initiative (GRI) was founded in US. GRI is an international guideline how to prepare a sustainability reporting. On July 2005, Silver Book was launched by Malaysian government. It is a guidance on how government-linked company conduct business in socially responsible manner. On December 2006, our fifth Prime Minister, Tun Abdullah Ahmad Badawi, announced that CSR activities must be disclosed in a report. Starting 1st January 2007, all public listed companies have to disclose their CSR in a report. In 2015, Bursa Malaysia has issued the Sustainability Reporting Guideline, and its second edition was issued in 2018. That's all from me. And now, do you guys know the importance of sustainability reporting? Well, this question will be answered by Aida. Stay tuned, guys!
Thank you, Farina. Hi everyone, my name is Aida Nabiha binti Hamzah and I Stakeholder number 2. So, I will explain why sustainability reporting is important. But before that, I will introduce to you guys what is EES. EES is Economy, Environment and Social. Economy that will give impact on the condition of its stakeholder and impact on economic system at local, national and global. It does not focus on the financial condition of the organization. Next, environment that will give an impact on living and non-living, including land, air, water and ecosystem. And last is social that will give an impact on the social system within which it operates. Next, I will show an example how EES impact towards business based on body shop case that Farina had mentioned just now. For economic, body shop give a positive impact and can help improve quality of life of local communities. For social, also give positive impact when they provide a job opportunities for the local communities. And for environment, by provide a new sustainable packaging innovation and fossil fuel-free packaging. There are 6 why sustainability reporting is important. The first one is enhancing risk management. Every action that we do will have their own risk. So in EES also have a risk. Sustainability reporting will help an organization to value their risks that may impact their business. By managed EES risks can help in reducing the exposure to sustainability related risks. In example, the changes that a business do may lead to changes of environment and social, including population of growth, climate change, and ecosystem decline. The failure of managing a risk can make an organization losses and costs. Therefore, if an organization proactively recognizes and manages sustainability related risks, it can be better placed to avoid and reduce cost impact results from these risks. Next is staying ahead of emerging sustainability risks and disclosure regulations. For example, when a new requirement emerges for greenhouse gas emission information, an organization which has already considered greenhouse gas emission as material have already factored this into its risk consideration and will be ready to respond. Last is can reduce the cost of capital through a lower risk profile. There is a tendency for investors to favor organizations which demonstrate good EES risk management. This in turn can enhance corporate value and diminish risk, resulting in a lower cost of capital. This is because investors add risk premiums to the cost of capital for firms with questionable environmental and social practices. The second important is can promote innovation and attract new customers. As sustainability consideration increase, an organization that recognizes the opportunity and has the capacity to innovate through new products, services and customers. By this reporting, an organization can carve out a niche market and attract a new customer. The third is maintaining a license to operate. A license to operate is known as a social license to operate, refers to implicit community approval of an organization business operations. It does not refer to a legal regulatory license to operate. A license to operate can help organizations realize the opportunities and manage risks to their business. Communities and various stakeholders are likely to be more supportive of organizations that engage and openly communicate their engagement of EES matters. Next one is securing capital. Investors will look at an organization's financial performance to drive their investment decisions. However, it is fast becoming the norm for investors to evaluate the ESG factors alongside financial data when determining their investment. Next, sustainability reporting can also improve the productivity and the cost optimization. Organizations can expect to improve its attractiveness to recruit and retain top talent and enhance employee and supplier productivity. It also can lead to longer-term benefits such as customer attractions, improved reputation, stronger operating margins, and also optimized capital expenditure. And the last one is enhancing brand value and reputation. By sustainability reporting, an organization can ensure that their brand and reputation can create value by generating demand and securing future earnings. Next, I will pass to Guy for related theories.
Thank you, Aida. Hi, my name is Abdullah Al-Khair bin Abdul Rahim, and I am Stakeholder number 3. So next, I will be sharing to all of you about the related theories with sustainability reporting. In sustainability reporting, the stakeholder theory is very important. But first, do you know what is stakeholder? Well, stakeholder is someone who affect or is affected by company's product or activities. They can be either within or outside the organization. Key stakeholder groups include employees, customers, suppliers, investors, non-profit partners, and the communities impacted by your operations. In sustainability reporting, the stakeholder theory is very important. Stakeholder theory is a form of initiative and strategy implemented by a company to connect a corporate company with the community. The purpose of the company to connect with the stakeholder is to make the stakeholder become important part of the company. If a company want to connect with a stakeholder, the company need to know what kind of stakeholder they want to connect with. As shown in the slide, there are primary and secondary stakeholders. Primary stakeholders are individuals or entities directly affected by activities carried out by a company, such as customers and shareholders. So, primary stakeholders are very important to company. What about the secondary? Secondary stakeholders are individuals or entities who have influence over the organization but not directly involved in company's activity, such as communities and government. So, the purpose of this stakeholder theory is to make the secondary become primary stakeholder. So next, 5 guidelines to interact with stakeholders. Firstly, engagement strategies. Businesses need to set their vision and mission to attract secondary stakeholder become primary stakeholder, and also to make primary stakeholder trust company businesses. Second, stakeholder planning. Businesses need to define criteria, choose engagement mechanism to make customers loyal to a company. Next, preparation. Company need to focus on long-term goals to make sure company got bright future. After that, engagement. Company need to ensure fair stakeholder contributions. Lastly, action plan. Company need to identify opportunity from the feedback received. Sustainability reporting will help company to connect with the stakeholder by showing the sustainability activities done by company. Next, I will present legitimacy theory. Legitimacy theory is explain and predict the relationship between the organization and stakeholders. There is social contract between them. This theory indicates that the company needs the support of the stakeholders to survive in the future. To be accepted as a member of the community, the company needs to know the boundary and create a social contract with the community. So, what is social contract? Social contract is the legal conduct of the organization in accordance with the norms and boundaries of the local community in which it operates. We go to the example. McDonald's Malaysia try to be accepted by community in Malaysia by offering nasi McD and is sustainability reporting for social. Tea Life Malaysia also converted plastic straw to paper straw and is sustainability reporting for environment. And lastly, for economy, the Body Shop in Africa build the school for ladies and create job opportunities for them in Africa. So, I will pass this presentation to Azizi.
Thank you, Kai. Hi, my name is Azizi Bemusa and I am Stakeholder number 4. I will explain about guidance for preparing sustainability reporting. Actually, there are two guidance that organization can refer to. Firstly, Global Reporting Initiative or GRI standard, and second, Bursa Malaysia. Before we go deeper about the guidance, we must know how to prepare a sustainability report, right? There are two ways on how organization can prepare sustainability report, which is by preparing a stand-alone report or as part of annual report. Stand-alone report. It means sustainability report is prepared separately with annual report. For part of annual report, it means sustainability report is included in annual report as part of them. Let's go for the example. This is from IOI Group Berhad. You can clearly see that in 2019, IOI Group Berhad prepared two separate reports, which is annual report and sustainability report. Next example is from Media Prima Berhad. In 2018, Media Prima Sustainability Report is included in their annual report. We can clearly see their table of content in section 3. Sustainability report can be found at page 72 in their annual report. Okay, now let's go to the guidance. What is GRI standard? GRI is an independent international organization that has pioneered sustainability reporting since 1997. The GRI standards are designed to be used by organizations to report about their impacts on economy, environment, and social. Next is Sustainability Report Guide by Bursa Malaysia. This sustainability reporting guide seeks to provide guidance on how to embed sustainability in an organization and help identify, evaluate, and manage material EES risks and opportunities. This will then help during preparation of the sustainability statement in accordance with listing requirements of Bursa Malaysia. This guide highlights the business case for sustainability, providing case studies to illustrate how sustainability may add value to organization and also example for disclosure. Why is it necessary for a company to follow this guidance? Is there any recognition or award? Of course, NACRA Award 2019. What is NACRA? NACRA stands for National Annual Corporate Report Awards, and they have an award for a company who prepare the best sustainability report. For Platinum, basically first place, wins by Axiata Group Berhad. For Gold, wins by CIMB Group Holding Berhad. And for Silver, there are two companies, which is Nestle Malaysia and Telekom Malaysia. All our examples that we will show after this are taken by these companies. Next is the last part for this presentation, which is about how to use GRI standards. Basically, there are two basic approaches for using GRI standard. First, using GRI as a set to prepare a sustainability report in accordance with the standard. And second, using GRI or parts of the content to report specific information without preparing a report in accordance with the standards. This is the overview of the set of GRI standards. It divides by two, which is Universal Standard and Topic Specific Standard. For Universal Standard, it contains three main components, which is GRI 101, GRI 102, and GRI 103. GRI 101 is the foundation, GRI 102 is the general disclosure, and GRI 103 is management approach. For topic specific standard, it contains three topics, which is GRI 200 about economic, GRI 300 about environmental, and GRI 400 about social. I will explain about GRI 101 and the rest of the GRI will be explained by Izzat. There are reporting principles for preparing sustainability report, which is principle for defining report content and principle for defining report quality. For report content, have four principles, which is stakeholder inclusiveness, sustainability content, materiality, and completeness. For report quality, have six principles, which is accuracy, balance, clarity, comparability, reliability, and timeliness. In GRI 101, there are three sections. Section 1 is about reporting principle for defining report content and quality, as I have mentioned before. Section 2 is about how to using the GRI standards and requirements for preparing sustainability report. And Section 3 is about making specific claims related to the use of GRI standards that are required for preparing a sustainability report. In every GRI, there are three things that organization can refer, which is requirements, recommendations, and guidance. Requirements is a mandatory instructions, which means organization must comply all requirements to claim that its report has been prepared according to GRI standards. Recommendation is a particular course of action that is encouraged. It means organization doesn't need to comply with all recommendations, but is encouraged to do. Guidance include background information, explanation, and example on how organization can disclose about sustainability. This is example from GRI 302, reduction of energy consumption. As you can see, in the box is the reporting requirements. The disclosure itself has the required information to report. Some disclosure have additional requirements on how to complete this information. Next is the reporting recommendations and guidance. That's all from me. Next is that we explain more about GRI 102, 103, and GRI 200, 300, and 400. Bear with him, okay?
I'm Muhammad Izzat, Stakeholder number 5. Now, I will present to you the GRI 102. GRI 102 is general disclosure about organization information. GRI 102 set out reporting requirement on conceptual information about an organization and its sustainability reporting practice. It means organization must disclose every information about them as stated in GRI 102 in order to prepare a sustainability reporting. There are six main components in GRI 102 that organization must disclose, which is organization profile strategy, ethics and integrity, governance, stakeholder engagement practice, and reporting process. For example, this is from Axiata Sustainability Report 2018. As you can see in the box, Axiata stated about activities, brand, product and service as required in GRI 1022. Next, I will continue to explain the GRI 103, which is management approach. The purpose of GRI 103 is to report the management approach for each topic. In other words, the GRI 103 is used to report information about how organization manage a material topic. The management approach must include topic-specific GRI standard, which is economy, environment, and social, and other material topic. the GRI was designed to be used for each material topic in a sustainability reporting. This allows the organization to provide a narrative explanation of why the topic is material, where the impact occurs, and how the organization manage the impact. Next, I will show all the topics specific in the GRI. For economy, they are GRI 201 until GRI 207. For environment, they are GRI 301 until GRI 308. And for social, they are GRI 401 until GRI 419. But not all the GRI are compulsory to company for their reporting. Company only use the GRI that is significant to their activities. As example, we look at the CMB Group Sustainability Report 2018. For economy, they use only GRI 201 and 205. For environment, they use only GRI 305. And for social, they use 401, 403, 404, 405, 414, and 417 in their report. All the GRI that CMB Group use is the only GRI that is significant to their activities. Now, I will show one example from CMB Group Sustainability Report. As we can look, based on GRI 1031, which is explanation of material topic and its boundary, the reporting requirement is for each material topic, the organization shall report the following information. A. An explanation of why the topic is material. In the CMB report, CMB have disclosed and explained that customers are at the heart of everything that we do. It is therefore critical to understand their ever-evolving needs and expectations in the context of a dynamic and disruptive market environment, so that CMB have followed the requirement of GRI 1031. Next, I will show you the example of GRI 200, which is economic. We have taken the Axiata Sustainability Report 2018 as our example for GRI 200. Axiata has used 6 topics specific from GRI 200, which is GRI 201, 202, 203, 204, 205, and 206. We look at GRI 202, there are 2 topic specific disclosed that Axiata used, which is 2021 and 2022. For disclosure 2021, company must disclose the ratio of standard entry level wage by gender compared to local minimum wage. From report Axiata, they have disclosed the ratio by gender, which is for Celcom, the male ratio is 2.71 and for the female also 2.71. Next, for 2022, company must disclose the proportion of senior management hire from local community. As we can see at the report, Axiata has disclosed the proportion of senior management from local community, which is for Celcom is 67%. Let's move on to the next example, which is GRI 300 environment. We have taken the Nestle Sustainability Report 2018 as our example for GRI 300. Nestle have used all the specific topic except GRI 307. Let's look at the GRI 3011 and 3012 as example. GRI 3011 is about material used by weight or volume. The reporting shall report the total weight or volume of material that are used to produce and package the organization primary product and service during the report period. By 1 is non-renewable material use and 2 is renewable material use. Based on the report, Nestle has disclosed the production volume, which is 446,683 tonnes for 2018. For non-renewable material use is 735 tonnes. The total weight of material use in 2018 is 452,000 tonnes. For the GRI 3012, company must disclose the percentage of recycled input material used to manufacture the organization primary product and service. Based on Nestle report, they have disclosed that the percentage of recycled material is about 3.65% during 2018. Last but not least, I will show you the example of GRI 400 based on CMB Group Sustainability Report 2018. CMB Group have used 6 topic specific of GRI 400, which is GRI 401, 403, 404, 405, 414, and 417. Then, let's take a look example of GRI 4011, which is new employer hire and employee turnover. The reporting shall report the total number and rate of new employee hired during the reporting period by age, group, gender, and region. Look at the report. CMB has disclosed the new hire by age group, by gender, and by country. As we can see, CMB has 3 categories for age group, which is new hire for below 30 years old, between 30 and 50 years old, and over 50 years old. After that, the GRI 4011 also required the company to disclose the total number and rate turnover during the reporting period by age, group, gender, and region. So, as we can see in the CMB report, CMB have disclosed the employee turnover by age, group, by gender, and by country. For employee turnover by age group, there are also 3 categories, which is below 30 years old, between 30 and 50 years old, and over 50 years old. That means CMB have accomplished to meet all the requirements in GRI 4011. From all the examples that I showed to you before, that's the proof that all companies have followed the GRI standard for preparing the Sustainability Reporting 2018. Finally, I will give a summary for Sustainability Reporting. There are 5 main points that my group and I have presented to you. First is introduction. Farina have shared to you the definition of sustainability, which is a report published by a company about the economy, environment, and social impact caused by its operating and activities. Farina also has presented about the evolution of sustainability reporting from 1970 until 2018. Secondly is the importance of sustainability reporting. Aida has presented the definition of EES, which is economy, environment, and social. After that, Aida also have shared the impact of sustainability reporting toward business from 3 aspects, which is economy, social, and environment. Then, there are 6 importance of sustainability reporting, which is enhancing risk management, promoting innovation and attracting new customers, maintaining a license to operate, securing capital, improving productivity and cost optimization, and enhancing brand value and reputation. Thirdly is related theories. Kai have shared with us the stakeholder and legitimacy theory approach, which is how the theory related with the sustainability reporting and how the theory was practiced in the real life. Fourthly is guidance for sustainability reporting. Azizi has told us the standard that company use for preparing sustainability reporting, which is the company can use the GRI standard, or company also can use the guidance from Bursa Malaysia as reference. After that, there are 2 types of preparing sustainability reporting, which is standalone report or part of annual report. And lastly, how to use the GRI standard. Azizi has shared with us 2 basis approach for using GRI, which is using GRI as a set to prepare a sustainability report in accordance with the standard, or using GRI or part of their content to report specific information without preparing a report in accordance with the standard. Next, we have shown you the overview of set of GRI standard, which is universal standard and GRI topic specific standard. And lastly, we have shown to you guys the example of company that use GRI from 3 aspects, which is economy, environment, and social, and how they use the standard for preparing sustainability reporting. That's all for me. We are Stakeholders.
Thank you.